Yeah, it's Wednesday and I'm back out on the Willoway docks. As you can see here, the docks are jumping. We got some gorgeous container trees. The guys are out digging some pine, spruce, and just starting to dig deciduous this week. So we got a lot of great plants going out on the docks. Here we're looking at some of our 7-gallon. These are vanilla strawberries. You can see here, nice size and shape to the heads. Good value. Here we have some 10-gallon Acer garnets. Look at the size of the heads on those. And here we're looking at golden falls and 7-gallon red buds. A lot of thujas going out this week. Here we're looking at some 15-gallon green giants. Nice size and value of those. You know, we're seeing the 25 gallons go out. Just be sure that you're putting them in the ground and have access to water. You know, green giant is one that you definitely want to get in. Possibly put some wilt proof in November. Make sure you get them watered. Some of the 5-gallon PGM Elites. Gorgeous size to these. You can see here a lot of plants going out today. And you know, it's busy fall. Still got some planting weather here. And now we're looking at Itea Henry's Garnet. And they're showing some fantastic fall colors, those reds. You know, Itea is a great plant. It gives you some spring color with flower and this gorgeous fall color. Windy this morning, but here we're looking at some Salix Winter Torch. And this is a great new plant that just came out last year, and then we're seeing that gorgeous stem color on these. Really makes a nice statement as the snow falls. And despite the cooler weather here, we still have some nice Nepeta, as you can see here. You know, nice full plants ready for landscaping. We have some perennials showing color. You know, we have some dianthus. Here we're looking at Coreopsis, Geranium Roseanne. Spin through there. Again, the Nepeta you see. And then here we have some Phlox subulata, you know, and they really take the cooler weather. And that's spruce, nice heavy tree guys. And then coming down here, we have beautiful 1-gallon Vincas, some Liriope, variegated, and then we have some Heckenloa Aureola and all gold. And then don't forget the ferns. You know, the greenhouse does a great job with the ferns. Those are inside. You know, we have several selection of those, so they're still looking nice. Another great landscape plant. This is American Beauties. These are Carex pennsylvanica, getting ready to go into a landscape. We still have some dianthus throwing up some flowers there. Rudbeckia, great new crop, can full, looking good. And then the grass there showing some great color. Those are standing ovation. We'll have a lot of macrophyllus, and Thad's going to talk a little bit about our different stages. You know, they're in covered houses there, so they haven't started to shut down as they would if they were outside. But gorgeous full plants here, guys. Several varieties of hydrangea macrophyllus. See a lot of boxwood coming up here. Let's take a walk through here. So here we're looking at 2-gallon. These are the new gen Freedoms. Then here we're looking at some 3-gallon. These are Winter Gems. The new gens, this is Independence here. And then in the background there, you see a nice grouping again of those 3-gallon Buxus Winter Gems. It's heavy. These are first edition Spirea Little Spark. You know, they're starting to see some fall color on there. Then in the background there, Physocarpus Little Devil, still looking good. We have a lot of beautiful grasses going out there. I believe those are redheads and gallons. And here, I think these are heavy metals, starting to show that color. And junipers are looking fantastic. We see a lot of these big 3-gallon pronanas every week here. So you can see that's a great value. Good color on these 2-gallon blue stars. And I think I showed you, these are the gray owl junipers again in 3s. 5-gallon green velvets. Again, we got a lot of sizes here to offer. We got boxwood. We have 2s, 3s, and 5s here. They're all looking fantastic. Grass, these are Carl Forster in 2 gallons. And then these big 3-gallon PGM Elites. You can see they're all budded up, getting ready for spring. Magella, these are wine and roses. Some beautiful holly in the back, some princess holly. And again, we're looking at some spirea. In the background there, the Wagella again is looking great. And then look at the holly. These are Blue Princess, but we also have Royal Family that are buried up and looking great in both 3s and 5s. Hollies are great for not only your landscape, but also the fruit makes it a great Christmas plant. You know, many people will buy that plant and use it for decorations throughout the Christmas holidays. That's some 3-gallon velvets. You got a nice heavy crop there, good size. Our own Cranberry Creek here, you can see a nice shape to these 3 gallons. We have some 3-gallon Freedom, New Gen Freedom boxwood, and then coming down to some 3-gallon. These are green gems. A little different price point here. We're looking at the 2-gallon Blue Stars, and again, those are really nice size, good value. A few pallets of the 3-gallon. These are Randall's Fine Lines, nice size on those, full at the bottom. You know, we're starting to see plants starting to defoliate or change fall color. It's time, but great looking plants here. 3-gallon Fine Lines. Another very popular one. This is 3 of Mr. Bowling Ball. You can see that nice consistent crop there. Great looking trees. This is our 7-gallon Emerald Green Arborvitae. You can see nice shape and size of those. We're looking at some 7-gallon. Those are Green Giants. And this grouping here is a 15-gallon Green Giant. Another box to look at. These are our 3-gallon Little Misses. A lot of these going out lately. Here we have our 5-gallon Green Gems. Gorgeous, full, heavy plants. And we see consistently in the dock, these are 3 of Fire Chief. Great fall color on those. And spinning over here, we're looking at some 5-gallon. These are Wardeye Tops. Next up here, we have some 25-gallon. These are Green Giant Arborvitae. These are 7 to 8 footers here. Beautiful landscape grade. Here we have some of the first editions. These are Straight and Narrow. Those are gorgeous plants here. And then we have some Junior Giants and 3 gallons. Some beautiful full 3-gallon. These are Spice Island. Again, gorgeous fragrance here. The guys are doing a great job. And these are trimmed in cylinders, which is a little something different, you know. Normally you see those as pyramids, but we started a few years back doing some cylinders in both Green Mountains and Cranberry Creek. You know, a lot of landscaping going on here. Here's a popular one. This is the Gray Owl Juniper in 3 gallons. Nice size. Fragrance to look at. This one is Sugar and Spice. And again, nice full 3 gallons. Here we're looking at Viburnum. This is Winter Third. And I really like this one here. It's got a gorgeous fall color. You can see it's starting to turn that deep burgundy. And I'll back up here. We're looking at some 7-gallon Columnar Heps. Really nice heavy grade on these 7-gallon Blue Point junipers. Got a nice grouping here of Hydrangea petiolaris, and we do these in 3s and 7s. Gorgeous plant. You know, as we're just outside the dock here, and I think Dad talked to you a little bit about dianthus a week or so ago here. And I just had to show you, you know, they still got some great color on them. You know, the temperatures this week, we're going to be in the 50s here in Avon. And you can see here, they still got buds and blooms. Well, that's a quick walk through the dock. You can see we got a great selection of plants here for you for those fall projects to get those done. And be sure to get with the sales team. Geez, I hope we're loading the truck for you.